For the time being, I want to use for my final subject. You can't, you won't, you will not stop me. You can't, you won't, you will not stop me. My brothers and my sisters, we all come into a time of agreement. That is it's a time in life that we have to really be charged of our own life. We have to be in charge of who we are and whose we are for a divine purpose of what we are. So we are human beings. We are created to live on this world called Earth. Living on this world, we come face to face with a couple things. One, trials and tribulations, storms, and toxic times with toxic people, and your future. You see, the reason why I named all of them off because it comes a time in life where we have to eventually have to stand still and fight our battles. We have to honestly come to agreement with ourselves and whoever who labors with you through trials such as that you have to be in charge of how you want this battle to go down. That's what it's called life. Life is a battle. The reason why I say it's a battle because we are fighting for what we need to be happy. You follow me? You see, the one thing I find ironic about life, because some of us, we're so in tuned to a lane at the feet of people. We lay at the feet of people because of the so-called power they have over us. You understand me? We give power out like it's coupons in a grocery store. We give power out because we are afraid of who has the power. So we just give it to them. We let them run our lives. We let them make the decisions that they need to make for us. We allow them to do what they want to do because we uttered out power. Yeah. But see, I find there's a problem in this world we live in. As children, we I say children because I think you ain't an adult until you 21. But I say us children because we all have a time in our life that we have so much things we want to do. Like I said in the last video, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a college professor, you want to be a preacher, teacher, you want to be a work at a bank, you want to work at so many places, you want to be somebody in life, you want to get that car, you want to get that job, you want to get that degree, you want to do so much things in life. But see, some of us, we need to study our mental state. I would say physical, but to me, physical has nothing to do with your mental. Your mental is the main problem I see. This is me. I'm speaking from experience because that's my problem too. It's my mental state. But to me, your mental state and your heart, your mental state is like it's like a chord. It's your mental state, a chord, and your heart's an outlet. See, this needs to be plugged in at this. If you so-called have a good heart, you so-called have a good mind, your mental state should be manifested in your heart. See, it comes a time, right, where I'm gonna keep going back to it because it's big. I'm gonna keep going back to it because it's a very big accomplishment for a brother like me, right? School was a very hard time in my life because, like I said, I was brought up into a society that I really did not care for when I was growing up. I really did not like, right? And I still got my times to try to get used to it. But that's just me. Like I've gone through so many things. It has not been the worst, but it also has not been the best. It's been like lukewarm. So growing up, of course, we had started elementary to work ourselves up. Elementary school was only grade I gotta say I actually did not mind was third, third, third grade because I was appointed by a teacher who knew my background. I guess each thing happens to you as a child is put into your documents so teachers can read on who you really are. So she took care of me throughout those years, and even when I got transferred from her class, still took care of me, still labored with me, still nurtured me, still called me her son. But I eventually had to leave elementary school, and I remember the day because we had a big old walkout. We had it in the auditorium down at Germantown Elementary School, Germantown, Maryland. We had it at the auditorium, and I remember I was the last kid in the back. So the first row left, second followed, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and of course we was eighth. But that was the time that I knew things was about to get serious. So I went to middle school. I went to Roberto Clemente Middle School. I'm talking about, that was a mess. Father, my God knows that was a mess. Um, Me and my brother was targets. We was targets. I knew they didn't want me and my brother to be fighting next to each other because it came to the point. It came to the point. My brother did not fight without me. I did not fight without my brother. We was bullied. We was beat up growing up because my father that lives here. He raised us on this this crap that I really don't like. I really don't understand because so many parents they would have raised their child how they was raised, and that's a bull crap. If that's your mentality, then you should not have kids. If you let's say right, if you are raised in like a disrespectful manner, like not getting nothing, your parents ain't give you nothing, your parents talk bad about you, la la la, and you want to have the same mentality for your kid that's coming up, don't have kids. Don't do it. Because to me, that's disrespectful. Why you gonna treat me how they treated you? So he raised us on if they hit us, we can't hit back. And me and my brother, we witnessed a couple bad beatings. Well, he got the beatings. I got knives and guns pulled out on me at a young age. So I remember I came home and I told my parents or my mother, because my father was never here. And I remember I brought her so many transfer sheets home. But she used to always tell me to stand still and keep fighting. I was sixth grade. I went to the seventh. I went to the eighth. I eventually left Roberto Clemente Middle School, and once again, I met trouble. I was with this girl. My God. This girl named Jasmine, and I'm explaining this because I'm trying to tell you how good my God is. Girl Jasmine, right? From sixth grade to eighth, me and her was with each other. And before my words get pulled out of my context, I know it's about to right now. Yes, we was dating for 3 years, but I did not cause the breakup. I did not understand what it really meant to be manipulated and be used. This girl was the epitome behind manipulation. I was sitting here and I was wondering to myself, I was wondering, like, oh, this is funny. Like, I thought I was actually in love, but eventually, because we was texting, being doing little kid stuff. You catch my drift. You got your third eye open. You will caught what I just said. Being little kids. Eventually, I found out that she was living a lie. She never told her parents about who I was. She told her mother that I was a female because I'm guessing her mother told her she was not supposed to be dating. I guess I don't know. So, text message was brought up, and of course, I was crucified for something I did not cause. Her mother went to the courts and had I don't know who she talked to. If she even talked to a judge. But she had somebody write up a form, and they pretty much said me and her could not go to the same school. So, of course, as you see, she took Silicon Valley, I took Northwest High School. But see, because of Northwest, I, I was able to go to school with my brother until he relocated. I was able to go to school with my best friend, and I met some pretty cool teachers. Northwest was a time that my test had been given to me. I was facing my hardest test. I was in the school with the big boys, you know. But from ninth grade into 12, I was slowly being unstoppable. Like, you couldn't stop me. But at the end of the day, the nails that was put into my body and the crown of thorns was removed, and I rose and I took what I deserved, was my high school diploma. I say that because I'm at the point in my life where I can't be stopped. You can't, you won't, you will not stop me. The goals that is laid at the table, it will be put to work. Half of them are already dead. Thanks to the help of my father, half of already conquered, buried. Now I'm on to the next. I'm on a mission, and I will not be stopped. There ain't nobody on this planet that has the strength and knowledge to stop me for what I'm about to do. It's about time for us brothers and sisters going against each other, helping each other build your goals and build your foundation. This will be a better world if we all have the knowledge and the understanding that you can't, you won't, you will not touch or stop me. I got somewhere to be. If you want to come with me, you're my guest, but you can't stop me. You can't stop my goals. You can't stop my blessings. You can't stop my knowledge. You can't close my third eye, because my third eye will forever be open. You can't, you won't, you will not stop me. And that's a promise. Simple.